On the east coast of the United States, an entire town has been built around chocolate.
We have the Hershey Company Original Factory. We have Hershey Park. It's an 110-acre amusement park. We have the stadium that was built in the 1930s. And we also have the Penn State Hershey Medical Center. It makes you happy. I mean, chocolate is something that you give to people to make them feel good, or to say thank you, or I love you.
Hershey, PA is the sweetest place on earth, the only place in the whole world where you can see how chocolate is made.
This is chocolate Mecca. This is where it all begins.
My great-grandfather's first job was in the chocolate factory. My grandfather, my father, my grandmother was even a tour guide of the chocolate factory. The home here I live in is over 100 years old. Right behind me is actually the Hershey chocolate factory. Right beside that is actually the Hershey Zoo. I'm kind of surrounded in the heart of Hershey here.
Far from the heart of Hershey, in the Canadian wilderness, two New Age alchemists have created a new kind of chocolate made from 100% raw cacao beans. A chocolate they believe has the power to change the world.
Our chocolate is the love child of Willy Wonka and Mary Poppins dancing in the rainforest, singing, "A spoonful of chocolate helps the plant medicine go down in the most delightful way."
This is totally like never been done. Like if you went to a chocolatier and you said, "Hey, look at what I'm doing," I don't know what they would say.
There's no melting, pouring, hot liquid poured into molds shaped. That's like not what's going on here.
I usually make the chocolate late at night. Sometimes I'll chant to the chocolate. Om Ganapataye Namo Namah. It's like you can get on this kind of high. Om Ganapataye Namo Namah. You know, you're out here on a kind of a chocolate trip kind of thing. Om Ganapataye Namo Namah.
Their list of clients includes the rich and the famous.
Sting and Trudy, they order our stuff. Daryl Hannah, Woody Harrelson, Alanis Morissette, Sandra Oh. We send them like bricks like this.
But not everybody is buying into their raw chocolate experiment.
We're on our first trip with our baby Leaf since he was born, and they inspect our luggage. Next thing you know, we're seeing dogs and scales and
hashish. They thought our chocolate was hash.
read us our rights handcuffed us and separated us from our baby.
I've been charged with felony 4, which means drug dealer who is potentially violent.
Most of the world's cacao used to make chocolate comes from Côte d'Ivoire in West Africa. Almost half of all cacao beans are harvested by children from neighboring countries. For them, it's a rite of passage into adulthood and a chance to fulfill their wildest dreams. But not all boys who go to work in the cacao fields make it back to their families. Every year, more and more disappear. And some of those who do return share the darkest of stories.
Bon, puisque never have baby, Sandy Balcomca. The hanking for Sabot de Menlu. Never mean Pom Hattie to Sabata Sobondo in Killing.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
50 million people on this planet make their living from chocolate. For some of these, their very hopes and dreams depend on chocolate.
I want the world to eat this, basically. I want the world is so ready for this. My vision is I want to see my chocolate in Washington go to Obama.
But will the chocolate pioneers succeed on their mission, or will they wind up behind bars? Will a mother's enduring search finally bring home her son? Will a young man return to build his dream house, or will he suddenly disappear like so many others? And will a fourth-generation Hershey employee ever escape his chocolate prison?
But sit down, I know my mom yells.
Every year, Americans alone eat 3 billion pounds of chocolate.
I'm not a proponent of run out there and eat all the chocolate you can possibly eat, but I am a person who eats a little chocolate every single day, and I think it makes my life a lot better.
Where do you get your cacao for your chocolate?
I have no idea about any of that.
In every bite of chocolate is a different story. These are just a few.
C'est bon. Acadie.